was basically he was the satire was that nothing was done.
Yeah, nothing. It's just.
So I use that to show that while you're watching this sort of masquerade of the current U.S. Democrats and Republicans talking about the failure of aid, nothing will be done ultimately.
Yes. I've seen, lately, and I think you wrote about that lately. Michel Martely and for his inauguration, I've seen that because I was reading that in on your site too. That he has like a new security, and what really caught my eyes, the whole thing about them having this Hitler salute. So who trained? No, that's really scary. Because to me, symbolism means a lot.
That was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
But who trained them really? And what do you know about
the U.S.
And,
the U.S., the UN, and Canada? I mean, the people who they trained them. I mean, I have never seen that salute in Haitian. I don't know. Maybe it's my lack of knowledge, but it was absolutely a Hitler salute.
Really
so I don't know what that's about. I really don't know what's about.
So,
but you know what history has already shown.
Yeah.
After the first occupation, the United States left us with the Haitian army that was all about pursuing U.S. interests. So whatever they're putting together now under this occupation is about pursuing U.S. interests.
So are they gonna replace the UN? I mean the minister, as far as you know.
Well, I can't answer that. I do know that Martely has said that he wants to bring back the Haitian army as it used to be, and that's what I guess that's his plan, to replace the UN.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's like history repeating itself.
Yeah. And the last question, because I know I kept you for a long time, so that's going to be the last question. I know I've read also that in there's a Connecticut law firm that sues the Jesuits for $100 million. I guess for the actions of the Perlitz and the Duarte. So I also have to congratulate you on that, because I've read that I think Perlitz is doing a good amount of time in Connecticut. So maybe can you elaborate a little bit on that lawsuit on the Jesuit, if possible?
Yes. Very quickly, I mean, it was one of our successes. Truly, I'm very proud of that work, and all of the folks at the Haitian Lawyers Leadership Network, including you. Everyone who supported us in this endeavor. It was a 7-year journey. A really long time. There is briefly a man by the name of Douglas Perlitz who went to a Jesuit school called University of Fairfield right here in the United States, and he went to Haiti as a student. As part of a delegation put together by a Jesuit priest at that university who was the head of the chaplain ministry by the name of Father Paul Currier. And for 10 years, this Douglas Perlitz went back to Haiti and started a project, Toussaint, which was an orphanage for homeless Haitian boys. And it came to pass that he was molesting those boys for all of those years. I mean, systematically.
Yeah.
It was like a buffet for him. He had access to about 300 boys, and the university was collecting monies to send to Haiti to this man, and so when this came to us, and we have many of such cases. This is the most in terms of justice we've gotten so far. On December 21st, 2010, he was convicted. And I have to say, as much as I have criticized the United States government, in this particular case, I bow down to the U.S. Prosecutors, because they did a wonderful, amazing job in prosecuting this man and staying with it, because there are some powerful people from the Catholic Church and the Jesuit Church who tried to cover up for this man. We had to do a lot of stuff, the Haitian Lawyers Leadership Network, to push the campaign so that this case would not be thrown out of court, so that the children would have a voice, because they weren't here. They were in Haiti. They were ostracized for coming out against this man because folks were saying it's because Haitians didn't want to see their children get educated, that this man was a saint. Bottom line is he got 19 years in prison plus 10 years probation. Where he's on probation, and that was the most that he could get, and we're very happy with that. There is a civil case that just came out where some of the boys are represented by an American lawyer who is asking for damages, as you say, on behalf of those children, and is still suing not just Perlitz, who is not in jail, but Father Courier, who was his supervisor who was his partner, the guy who actually raised the money at the using the college and the auspices of the Order of Malta and Fairfield University. So they have become defendants in this civil case, and the charge against them is that they did not properly supervise this man in Haiti. But as an aside, right before he was sentenced, defendant Douglas Perlitz, the pedophile, gave up Father Courier and said that when he was a young student at college, within a couple of days at reaching University of Fairfield, he started a homosexual relationship with this priest. And so he's been having that relationship with the priest for over, obviously over 10 years, close to since he graduated. And that priest was funding his project and going to Haiti practically every month. And so this case hasn't stopped. It's just we're only at the surface of it.
Yeah,
and I think, perhaps by the next time we speak, I may have much more to say to you about it.
Yes, so I like to have you out here, so we'll have you again very, very soon, hopefully. But but like this kind of news, how do people in Haiti take that? Like, did they hear about that this man being convicted, this pedophile, or is it just taboo in Haiti?
I think that in Cap Haitien, because so many people benefited, so many of the Haitian businesses benefited from this school being in Haiti. And the coming and going of these folks, and I know that they know about it. They know about what happened, but I don't know about the rest of Haiti. I know, but it was pretty big news. Pretty big news. And one of the things, I was the only lawyer that stood up in court doing the sentencing on behalf of the Haitian people. To speak about why it's important for the judge to give this man the maximum sentence. And my honor in doing this work, I mean, this was one of the most important times where you actually had the opportunity to stand in court, look this man in the eye, and say, my children have value. You cannot, do this. And when I was speaking to the judge to ask for this maximum sentence that we campaigned for, and I have to say we sent over 100 letters to, when I say it's the Ezili network, we did a campaign where everybody wrote to the judge, and I think it really made a difference to what this man got. And that's what we do at the Haitian Lawyers Leadership, We take it seriously. We are adults. A lot of folks, they're 30, 40, 50, 60, they're still acting like children. We are adults. We take upon ourselves that our children must be protected by adults, by us. And this sentence is a deterrence, and I believe that it has had a deterrence effect. Because when these pedophiles, and there are many in Haiti right now, when these pedophiles, behind the cover of being humanitarians, understand that they could spend 30 years in jail, they're less likely to be doing this thing. So we're still pushing, because I can promise you right now in Port-au-Prince, there's a few that we're after. And a lot of the Haitian businesses are complicit in this, because they rent the rooms in the hotel rooms to these men, and they see them going in with little boys.
Yeah, that's what she said.
And the whole community has to stand up against this stuff. So, I thank you, Steve, for providing me with this opportunity to talk to you about all the issues that you're interested in and your audience is interested in. But I want to tell you that for us to continue doing this work, we truly, truly need folks to be participants, to come and join the Haitian Lawyers Leadership, to help support our voice, to become subscribers to the writings that I do, like Banjo, Malfini, and the Mangouche, where, I talk about how, everything has a historical basis, and if we don't understand history, we are doomed to repeat it. And all of that sort of historical underpinning to understand what Jean-Jacques Dessalines stands for, to understand why it's important for everyone, of all the nationalities, of all of the races, constructed races, to stand together with the most vulnerable, because when that most vulnerable of folk, which is my people, the most exploited, the most vulnerable, wins this fight against the profit over people, global elite, the world will move closer to being more civilized. So EziliDanto.com, EziliDanto.com-Zili. Those are our website and our blogs. And we have a listserv. Come join us. Find us on Facebook, Ezili Danto. Find us on Twitter, and help support our voice. If you are part of the grind, where you have, you have children and your own difficulties, but you want to do something that's authentic. I think our work is authentic. I know we're marginalized for it. I know that, we make officialdom uncomfortable, and that's what we need to do in order to have change.
Yes. Well, I have to thank you, Ezili. I know I took, a lot of your
No problem.
energy. No
problem. Thank you for having me.
I hope you're gonna listen to because we got all the archives now, and so the listeners could also hear my the address of my of the internet website which is Vimeo/Radio Haiti. So we got the shows, and this show is gonna be on too with some images and everything. So don't forget to check out EziliDanto.com, like I always say every month. And I have to thank you for your work, and and also thank you for the work you do for the children. I see you really represent the energy of Ezili Danto, because I was just reading about that. So I think they're going to be very happy, to see that finally a little bit of justice, this guy going in prison. So yeah, I thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, so that was Ezili Danto.